Hi everybody, this is Ron Yeaw with the European Maps development team. Today I'd like to show you some of the capabilities we've been working on out here in Europe, particularly some of the apps we've developed. In this case, you're looking at a CHCS screen. We're using CHCS to host many of our apps, and you'll see buttons like this one, Immunization Macro, appear in the header. Notice you don't actually have to be logged into CHCS to make this particular app work. Please select the Immunization Macro app button, and we can open up the form. The form consists of two parts, a screening tab and a vaccinations tab. The screening tab is fairly straightforward. Very quickly, you can review 11 general screening questions and up to 15 flu questions. And notice, without any additional mouse clicks, I can immediately create a clipboard function of those responses. Or I can make changes as I see fit, add in a flu shot, and immediately you'll see this appear. A very quick, instant way to create a screening form. The additional tab, Vaccinations, is really the heart of the Immunization Macro app. You'll notice we have 26 buttons on this screen, each relating to a different types of vaccination. The bottom of the screen, you've got two additional tabs, Pediatric Clinic tab and a Travel Clinic tab. This allows you to support numerous clinics within one facility. Each of these buttons are really driven by an Excel macro. This Excel sheet lists the CPT codes, the diagnosis, and associated notes with each vaccination. And this is something you can completely control. If I were to select View Lot Expiration, and let's start with the Travel tab, you'll see an Excel sheet appear. This Excel sheet drives everything you're about to see in the upcoming demo. I've got button labels, and more importantly, diagnosis, CPT codes, additional information. If I were to identify, let's say, a new vaccination called test, I could copy the necessary information, select Save, close out my Excel, and if I were to select Reset, instantly you'll see I have access to a new button. This could be any form of vaccination necessary. It also shows how easily you can modify this form to meet your own clinic needs. For the sake of the demo, let's select the immunization clinic. Let's have a flu shot and HPV. At this point, all I have to do is select Alta. Now the macro takes over. No additional keystrokes are required from the user or provider to make any of these capabilities work. The first thing you're going to see is a lot of information get put into AddNote. You'll see screening questionnaire there appear, as well as shot information. Again, instantly you've got a large amount of documentation in your macro. At this point, though, the macro can take things to the next step. This app will actually go into the AP section for you and code out an encounter. The immunization app can support an unlimited number of diagnoses and procedures. Here you see the first diagnosis appear as well as the second diagnosis. Now you're going to see the application goes through. It's going to toggle to the first vaccination, and now it's going to enter the supporting procedures under each respective tab. You'll also see some generic admin codes appear, also driven from the Excel spreadsheet. Again, every code, every diagnosis you would need is automatically entered within the application through the macro. You also have capabilities of adding units of service, as well as providing tech workload credit through this app. You'll notice we've got some additional robust error handling that goes through here. We've got timeouts. And what you're seeing in those instances, these pop-up windows of 0, actually let us know from a programming perspective the moment Alta is prepared to receive a command or any text. This allows us to move as fast as Alta moves. In the final screen, you're going to see we'll enter the disposition screen. Here we can do some automatic coding. One of the things that comes up quite often is whether or not you want to have a 99499 or maybe a PrevMed code. You can do any of the above using this macro. If you have a well-child code, it will support that as well. The app's now complete, and you'll see you have a notice saying, please review and sign the completed note. Additionally, this application can support the IMS module. This is a capability demonstration of the ERMC Immunization Clinic app. If you have any questions of how vaccinations or the screening tab works, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you.